Hey, I'm Gil
And I'm Renee.
from the Rich Relationship Podcast, and we have a surprise.
And so it's something we've dreamed of doing for probably 10 years. And for our anniversary and Christmas, God blessed us to be able to purchase Richie, our Winnebago 23 Trend. Okay, this is our first site. We are staying in Niceville, Florida, and we are about to get on the road to go to Jacksonville. So I thought I'd get a little footage of my husband doing his RV duties. I've taken care of all the inside. I've made sure that everything is off the walls and checked the levels of the water. And he's making sure that he is checking all the outside things. So it really helps. And we really love the Winnebago Trend because it is extremely easy to operate. And we are so grateful that we were able to get some instruction from our amazing prior owners, Kim and Tommy. They taught us a lot. They let us sleep in their, we had a sleepover for our first night in their driveway. So they gave us like a quick course, a quick class in RVing. So we had a crash course. So stay tuned and we will show you more footage, but this is where we are. This is our view. This is where we woke up this morning. It's absolutely beautiful. And we are in Niceville, Florida. One of the many benefits of being retired Air Force. So stay tuned for more footage. Something else that's very important is to know your size. That bridge is 10 by 10 and we will not fit through there. So you have to always make sure you're aware of the size of your rig, because once you get in there, you won't be able to get out and it could probably tear off the top of the rig. So know your size. Okay, well, Gil is now about to fill our tanks with fresh water. All of our tanks are empty. And so he's going to fill our tanks with fresh water, but he's also going to add a filter before he puts the water into the tanks so that it keeps the water clean. Make sure that we're going to have some water that we can actually shower with today. We are enjoying our first little journey. It has been absolutely amazing. I have not slept 8 hours in probably 9 months. So that's something totally new. So I'm going to let you guys see what it's like to put fresh water in your.
So we're gonna let it run first, just to clear out the
sediment and all that good stuff.
I'm not gonna hook the hose up to this first. See all that black? There's a bunch of black charcoal, just like you would at a home filter.
Right. Wonderful.
Just enough to run it because of the volume of water. I think it's good enough.
So the reason why we're doing this is because you want to make sure that the water that's coming out of there is filtered. It makes sure it allows you to get rid of all the unnecessary minerals and any bacteria and germs that could be possibly in that pipe. Because if you look at that pipe, which is called a T-bone, it looks a little bit bad. So we want to make sure that we ensure that we have good water to shower with, because our RV was already winterized, which means it already had
like the antifreeze systems, so we didn't use any of that water.
So we just dumped it. So this is our first time having fresh water that we actually put in our RV.
Just turn it on slowly.
Yes, I sure can. Is it going in? See, 2 is better than 1. Okay. A little bit more? Okay.
So you can see it flowing into the freshwater tank.
Okie dokie, so now we know what's going in there.
You just let it go until it overflows, there's a drain underneath that will let us know when the tank is filled, that it'll start dripping from actually under the coach. Or you may see it actually overfill out of the opening where we just put the
And Kim and Tanya told us that.
Our trainers.
Yes, there are trainers. There are RV trainers. They have helped us to learn about this whole RV lifestyle. And they were the prior owners of Richie. Stay tuned. We have decided to only fill it halfway because if you have too much water, it affects your gas mileage. So I'm going to check it and see what we have. The tanks. It says that it is 1/3 freshwater, Gil. And see, we also have walkie-talkies, and it really does help to have walkie-talkies because in that way you can talk to one another. So we have these little handy-dandy walkie-talkies because there's going to be some places you're going to go and you're not going to be able to have cell phone signals, and so, but we are 1/2. So we're going to stop at 1/2. No, we're at 1/3. So we're going to stop at 1/3. When we get to 1/2, we're going to stop. So I'm going to be watching this. And then you just hit the tank button to refresh. I don't want to do that. And then look at tank. So we're at 1/3. Okie dokie. So that's how you fill your RV with fresh water. Okay, for you newbies like us, we are doing our first dump. And Gil, my amazing husband, is taking on the duties. We have this wonderful little elbow that allows you to see what's going to be coming out. So you're first supposed to wash your black tank because your black tank is where all the yucky stuff is at. And you want to make sure that you wash your black tank first. And then after you wash your black tank, then you wash your gray tank.
It doesn't smell that bad. Most people say that it smells terrible. But as you can see, it just flows out. It's not super terrible, but you can tell something happened.
Yeah. Which this is our first time doing this, and so we just wanted to share with you all the process.
You really want to share all.
But hey, you gotta share it all. So, and that elbow is really good because it allows you to see what's in there.
And see when it stops flowing. So you dump the black tank just to make sure all your sewage comes out first.
Yes.
Because you know what's going to be in the hose. So the second one, after that drains and it looks clear. So we just shut it. Gray tank.
And the gray tank, if you don't know, that's water like your dishwasher.
You can see how clear that water is compared to the other water.
Right. That's like from when you wash your dishes and when you take a shower and whatever debris was in there from the people before. That's another reason why we want to make sure we're using some good chemicals to make sure that we keep the ecosystem of our van septic system healthy. So now you see that the water is clear. Check that out. Yes. And then my job is to go and check the technical. So I'm going to do that. So stay tuned so you got to see it. One of the many benefits of being so little, we fit everywhere.